Morning everyone, welcome back to another video. Another awesome day out here in Saskatchewan. Picking up our MacDon Swather right now. We got another farm site 7 or 8 years ago, maybe 10 years ago now even, probably 10 years ago. And we use the shed there still for storage, so we're gonna go pick up our MacDon Swather from there right now. I believe it's gonna have the Haybind header on it. So we're gonna check the oil. Hopefully the battery's charged enough so it can start up. It's a 2014 MacDon, so I guess this year it's 10 years old. There she is. I guess we parked our balers in here as well. And it does have that Haybind header on. Sweet. Sometimes it's sitting loose. One downside to the Swather, it seems every winter, when it's parked for storage, it leaks a bunch of hydraulic fluid. So, checking the hydraulic fluid on the Swather, there's absolutely nothing on the dipstick, so it's obviously all on the ground right there, which makes a lot of sense. So, I'm gonna go back to the yard, get a pail of hydraulic oil, and top this thing up before I drive it down the road. I'll see if she fires up after sitting all winter. Like she was just running 5 minutes ago. Got it pulled out. Started super easily. I see we're missing our GPS. Brent takes that in the 4-wheel drive, just moves it over. So get that back in there before we start using it. Well, I was driving the Swather back to the yard, and when I got to the yard, I saw there was a bunch of cows running loose where they shouldn't be. Corral 1, they got out. Back tree line there. Luckily there's a fence that goes around this whole area for that reason. I see Feder already figured it out. Escaped.
Good fun.
Yeah. There's quite a bit of water there. Hey, come on. Come on, you little buggers. Hey! Great on. Should be some right here. There. That won't happen again. Until it does. I imagine we're just gonna give this thing a quick service. And yeah, this header's hooked up properly. Everything's working on it. So if we are gonna cut rye first, we're gonna have to back those rollers off. There you have the crimper rollers right behind this auger. It shoots it out. It's supposed to crimp grass or alfalfa hay, and then it dries out quicker. I believe it also makes it easier for the cow to digest. Not totally sure about that, but if we are gonna try and send that rye crop through it, we're gonna have to back those off entirely so that it goes through properly without any issues. And then I think we're also gonna tighten up these shields underneath If you're making hay, you want to lay that hay crop as wide as possible, and that's going to give it the most surface area to the sun and the wind. It's going to dry out quicker. For us, it's just going to be more convenient to chop if it's skinnier. So try and make the smallest swath possible. And then you do that by adjusting these shields right here. Next order of business, we're going to put the silage gates on the silage trucks. Well, I opened the door on the International, started it up. It smells like dead mice, sure enough. There's a ripe little bugger in the trap. That's 2 trucks with silage gates on there, looking good. So it's an exciting time of year when you put the silage gates on the trucks. 10 days out or so, a week. It is the next day, and we've kind of been talking about how we're gonna take that alfalfa. We were planning initially on using the draper header, but it's a heavier crop this year. There's gonna be more moisture in it, and we just are losing a bit of confidence in that draper header's ability to cut alfalfa in a heavier crop. So most likely just going to use this hay bind header, and that's also going to help dry it out, since it is going to be higher moisture this year versus the last couple of drought years. We kind of have to change a few things up this year because the crops are doing better, so you got to do it properly. So I think we're going to use the hay bind header on the alfalfa with the crimper rollers so it can dry out quicker. Then we're going to rake 2 swaths into one and send it through the chopper. This thing is going away Monday, so day after tomorrow, to get those new used tires put on, get the AC fixed as well. It's going to Wheatland Tractor here in Asquith, so bring that out there Monday morning. We're gonna go pressure wash the little blue tractor that goes in front of the rake. Yeah, you can see why we got to give this thing a bath. We've unloaded a few loads of feed in the rain with this tractor, and you can see it. So awesome. We got the rake hooked up. I just run it a little bit, so it's good to go. Just do a little bit of maintenance on it, fuel up the tractor, that sort of thing. I saw previous videos, comments asking about these rafters, these trusses. This is for the calf barn extension that we're going to be doing this summer. We're going to be extending the calf barn 32 feet, I believe, for 8 more pens per row, times 4, 32 more pens. So that is the individual pen barn, and not totally sure when that's going to start up. So that's one thing we're going to be building this summer. And then of course the cheese plant right here, cheese building. So yeah. I went and cut one of the taller plants of rye that I found. 6 foot 8 inches tall. That's it compared to Neline.
Yeah.
So you're either really short or this is a really tall plant.
Well, I know I'm not short, so...
Crazy, man.
It's taller than you.
Way taller than me.
Here. Like inches. Yeah. That's insane.
Sick, dude.
you doing, Jan?
Looking for my drone.
Where is it?
It's way up there.
Oh shit, hey. I thought you'd be a better pilot than that. Well, you kept true to your word, Jan. Didn't you say you gotta risk your equipment to take your best shot?
Oh man, please.
Okay, Nelena's gonna try.
Oh.
I got it on footage, so...
Where is it?
Okay. Try it again. Oh, look at that.
Nice. Oh, yeah. Don't do it again.
You say anything to say, Neline?
It's here
Neline,
flying because I did my job.
Yeah,
Correctly.
Neline to the drone rescue. Over and out.